Good morning, children. Yesterday in Zoom online class, we have learned 5 types of fractions like fractions, unlike fractions, proper fractions, improper fractions, and unit fractions. Now, this is a sixth one equivalent fractions. Now, this is new for you. What is mean by equivalent fractions? Have a look. To find an equivalent fractions, multiply or divide the numerator and the denominator of a given fraction by the same number or digit is called an equivalent fractions. Means fractions are looking different, but the value of both fractions are same. To understand, we will take some examples. For example, 1 by 2 and 2 by 4. Both the fractions are equivalent. How? So let us take first fraction 1 by 2. So if we are multiplying, here students, we are finding an equivalent fraction by multiplication. So first fraction we will take 1 by 2 and that fraction we will multiply by 2. If we are multiplying the numerator 1 by 2, so with the same number of or digit we will multiply denominator also, means 1 will be multiplied by 2 and by same number denominators 2 will be multiplied. So answer is equal to 1 2 is 2 and 2 2 is 4, means 2 by 4 and 1 by 2 both the fractions are equivalent fractions. Like 1 by 2 and 2 by 4, both the fractions are looking different but the value of the fraction is same. Next example, 3 by 5 and 6 by 10. Both the fractions are equivalent. How? Have a look. First fraction we will take 3 by 5. Right? Here numerator is 3 and 5 is a denominator. Now to find an equivalent fractions, we will multiply this numerator and denominator by the same digit. So 2 multiplied by 3 and 2 multiplied by 5. Now answer is, first we will multiply numerator 3 2 is 6 and now denominator 5 2 is 10. So we can say 3 by 5 and 6 by 10 both the fractions are equivalent, looking different but the value of the fraction is same. One more, 4 by 7 and 12 by 21. Here 4 by 7 will multiply by the same number of digit 3 by 3. Students, just keep in mind one thing, if we are multiplying the numerator by which number, by the same number we will multiply denominator also, and we will find a new fraction which is 4 3 is 12 as a numerator and 7 3 is 21. So 12 by 21 is a new fraction which is called equivalent to the 4 by 7. Right? So this is a method to find an equivalent fraction, it is multiplication. Now by the division. Suppose here 7 by 4 and 35 by 20. Both the fractions, I will say both the fractions are equivalent. But question will raise in your mind, how? So let us see. First we will take this fraction 35 by 20. Now to find an equivalent fraction by division, so I will divide the numerator by 5 as well as denominator also will be divided by 5. So here 35 divided by 5 is equal to 7 as a numerator and denominator 20 divided by 5, so answer will be 4 as a denominator, means 7 by 4 is a new fraction which is equivalent to 35 by 20. So here we can write 7 by 4 and 35 by 25 are an equivalent fractions. One more example, 4 by 6. To find an equivalent fraction of 4 by 6, we will divide. For example, here I am taking digit 2. You can take any digit 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever digit you want to take, you can take, but it should be both the digits same. Numerator and denominator which you are dividing, it should be same. So 4 is the numerator, will be divided by 2, and denominator 6 also will be divided by the same digit as it is. So divide by 2. Now first we will divide numerator. So 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. Now denominator 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. So 2 by 3 is our new fraction, which is called equivalent fraction to the 4 by 6. So we can write 2 by 3 and 4 by 6 are an equivalent fractions. Here by one shape you can understand. Suppose this is a square box. I am dividing exactly in two parts. So I can say out of two parts, one part is shaded, right? Means total number of parts were 2, right? Out of that, one is shaded. Means 1 by 2 is a fraction. But now if I am dividing this two parts into four parts like this, one horizontal line also I am drawing. So now these are 1, 2, 3 and 4 parts. So I can say total number of parts are 4. Two parts are shaded, means 2 by 4, right? Here you can see 1 by 2 and 2 by both the fractions are looking different, but value is the same. Either I have divided into two parts or into four parts, but the number of parts are shaded only same, right? So this is called an equivalent fraction. Now exercise number 6.3, question 1. Tick the correct column or columns for the given fractions. One is done for you. Here you can see some fractions you are given and columns: unit fractions, like fractions, unlike fractions and equivalent fractions. 3, 4 columns you are given. Which fractions you are given, they are which kind of fractions, you have to tick on the particular columns. So first one, 1 by 12 and 1 by 13, right? So which kind of fractions are there? We can say 1 as a numerator in both the fractions. That's why we can say both the fractions are unit fractions. So we'll tick on that. Like fractions. Yes students, these are not like fractions because both the denominators are different. So we will not tick on that. Now unlike fractions. Yes, we will tick on unlike fractions because both the denominators are different, means they are unlike, so we'll tick on that. Now equivalent, it is not there. I will explain, right? So they are not equivalent fractions. Now next one, 6 by 15 and 2 by 15. Yes, so both the denominators are same, so we will tick on like fractions. Unit fractions are not there because numerators are not 1, right? Unlike fractions, they are not unlike fractions because they are like fractions. In equivalent fractions, they are also not equivalent. Suppose 6 by 15 I am multiplying by 2, so answer will not this one or this one. That's why they are not equivalent. 1 by 4 and 2 by 8, right? They are not unit fractions, will not tick on that. They are not like, as both the denominators are different, but they are unlike fractions, will tick on the column because both the denominators are different. And equivalent fractions, will tick on equivalent. How? So if we are multiplying 1 by 4 multiply by 2 by 2, so 1 2s are 2 and 4 2s are 8, means if we are multiplying this given first fraction by the same number of digit 2, so we'll get another fraction as an answer, means both the fractions are equivalent fractions, so we'll tick on that. I hope this much is clear to you. Thank you and have a nice day.